Hello, friends. Welcome to today's predictions on KRAFT. And congratulations to Super Eagles of Nigeria. They have been able to live up to expectation against Angola. They have won that match 1 goal to nil, just like as we predicted in our last prediction yesterday. That Nigeria is going to come up winners in that very encounter. And thankfully, Lukman Demola, rose up to the occasion and scored that fantastic goal against Angola, and we saw our defense also, proving strong once again, having four straight, clean sheet against Angola. They've not been able to concede any goal. In the past 4 games. So kudos to Super Eagles, kudos to Nigerians, and kudos to those of you who stick with our game and played out and won that very match yesterday. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to Nigeria, and we hope to see Nigeria winning the next 2 matches remaining in this very AFCON. Okay. That being said, we'll go to our predictions for the day. We have matches going on across Europe, and we have one good match which we have actually made in-depth analysis on, and we've come to the best possible verdict for these very games, and we have about 4 games for you in this today's prediction and analysis. Number one is Brighton versus Crystal Palace. Also, we have seen in recent times in the weekend we saw Brighton having their worst outing so far this season. We saw them losing to Luton by 4 goals to nil, and so unexpected for most of us. And on the other way around, we also saw Crystal Palace defeating Sheffield United by 3 goals to 2. We also saw Nigerian duo of Eze Berechi and Michael Olise, coming up, combining and scoring the 3 goals for Crystal Palace in that very encounter. We saw Eberechi scoring 2 goals, and we also saw Michael Olise scoring 1 goal while assisting 2 goals in that very encounter. Kudos to both of them. The congratulations to them and Crystal Palace, and also we saw, due to the recent encounters that we've seen in both teams, they've been able to have a match with a very high scoring outcomes. And we make a conclusion in this very game that it's going to come out, over 2.5. But on checking their forms, we think that Crystal Palace is also, the team with the better form at the moment. So our verdict for this very game could be either over 2.5, that's 3 goals coming up in the match, or Crystal Palace taking the entire spoils. And with that being said, we can also tell you about the stats so far, they have had in their past 22 games in Premier League. And in the past 22 games, we see that Brighton have won 8, they have drawn 8, and they have lost 6, while also scoring 38 goals in the process, but also conceding a whopping 37 out of these 22 games they have played so far. And on the other hand, we saw Crystal Palace have also played 22 games, but they've been able to win just 6, and have drawn 6, and have lost 10, scoring 25 goals while conceding over 36 goals in these encounters. So probably with this statistics, we know that the best option in this is goal market, which is over 2.5. That's the best verdict for this very encounter. Okay, going to the next prediction, we have a La Liga match where Alves will be vying out with Barcelona in the round of 23 of La Liga games. And looking at the stats so far, we saw that out of 22 games they have played so far in La Liga, we saw Alves winning 7 while drawing 5 and losing 10 in the process. They have also scored 22 goals, but they have conceded 27 goals in La Liga this season. On the other hand, we saw Barca also, who have played 22 games also this season, but they have won 14 out of those 22 games that have played so far, while they have drawn 5 and they have lost just 3 out of those 22 games that have played so far. And also in the process, they have been able to score 44 goals while conceding 29 goals in La Liga so far. So, that being said, we also look at their recent outings so far. We saw Barcelona in their past 4 games. They have lost that match in that Copa del Rey match against Atletico Bilbao, and surprisingly, they also lost against Villarreal 5 goals to 3 in their La Liga match. But we saw them, redeeming themselves against Osasuna by beating Osasuna in Camp Nou in that very encounter. We believe that they want to be in a they want to regain their winning streak, okay, and they want to be in the best form in this very game. They don't want to lose more points in the standings. Also considering the fact that Girona is 8 points ahead of Barcelona at the moment. Okay, Barcelona being a very strong team in La Liga and a title contender would like to come up winners in this very encounter. So we back Barcelona in this match to come up winners, and with odds priced at over 1.8. It's a very big odd, and I advise this game should be played. Barcelona win. All right, the next in our prediction is in Bundesliga, where FC Cologne is facing Eintracht Frankfurt, okay, in the round of 20 of Bundesliga this season. And we also have seen the rundown of the statistics for both teams so far. We could see that out of 19 games that Cologne have played so far, they've won just 2 out of 19, and they have drawn 6, and they have lost a whooping 11 games out of 19. And in the process, they have scored a very lowly 12 goals, while they have also conceded 34 goals. On the other hand, we saw Eintracht Frankfurt, winning 8 games out of the 19 games, and they have drawn 7, and they have lost just 4. And in the process, they've been able to score 30 goals, and they have also conceded 22 goals. And the best verdict for this game is Frankfurt, coming up to win against Cologne, and it can as well have the alternative of both sides scoring. So we see both sides scoring. It's either a go-go match or Frankfurt coming up with the entire spoils. Okay, that being said, we have the next prediction today is in Serie A, where we have Frescione, who is facing AC Milan in the round of 23 of Italian Serie A. Okay, we can say that AC Milan are favorites to pick up the spoils in this very encounter. Judging by the facts that they have been able to win their 4 games out of 5 they have played so far in the recent times, and we also saw them, second in the Serie A rankings. They will also like to put that pressure on Inter Milan to see how much whether Inter Milan is going to slip up so that they take the opportunity to become the title winners of Serie A this season. So in this very encounter, I'm going to look at their statistics for the season so far. We could see that out of 22 games that both teams have played so far, you can see that Frescione have been able to win 6, but they have drawn 5, and they have lost 11 out of the 22 games they have played. So meaning that 50% of their games so far have a losing outcome. And in the process, they have scored 29 goals, but they have also conceded 41 goals. While on the other hand, AC Milan, having played 22 games, have been able to win 14 out of those 22 games they've played so far, and they have had 4 draws also, and they have lost 4 times also. So in the process, they've been able to score 43, and they have conceded just 25 goals. You see that AC Milan being the better side when comparing their statistics so far. So you see the reason we're back AC Milan to come up winners in this very encounter, and also recognizing the fact that Frescione on their recent games, especially when they are playing at home, they've been scoring, and they scored against Calgary and Chievo Verona in their recent games they have played so far. And alternatively, this match might come up a go-go match. So it is either AC Milan comes out winners outrightly, or you play both teams to score, which we normally call go-go in this very encounter. All right, that's been said. That's the end of the first chapter of our predictions for the day, and we also have our corner games. We've not been giving you corner games for a long time now, but remember also that our corner games have been always 100% correct. That has been our record so far, and so I advise that you stick to our corner games and try to win games with our corner games. So the number 1 corner game that we have today is Perugia in Italian Serie C. They'll be coming out, and we can also see their record that they have in the past 11 games. They've been able to have over 8.5 corners in their 11 past games so far. So in this very game, we advise that you play corner over 8.5 in the Perugia match. And then the next one is Aston Villa in England, they have also played over 8.5 corners in their past 11 games also. So the verdict for their very match is over 8.5 corners. And we also saw SC Heerenveen in Dutch league, and we also saw that they have played over 8.5 corners in their past their recent past 10 games they have played so far. So the verdict for that very game also is over 8.5 corners. Okay, remember to subscribe to our channel, and remember to share our videos, like it, interact with it, and then so that we'll grow in this very channel. And also remember that we'll be here tomorrow to give you the predictions of and rundowns of tomorrow games and the analysis. Okay, keep it with us. Okay, and I hope you succeed in your betting endeavor today. God bless you. See you next time.